Welcome to today's class. Myself, K. Manjula, Assistant Professor of Physics, Dr. BRR Government Degree College, Jadchalra, Mahbub Nagar District. In this class, let us solve some problems based on this aberrations lesson which we have completed. That is, in this aberrations, what we have learned, that is, the aberrations are in two types. That is, just we are revising our completed lesson. That is, aberrations, chromatic aberration, removal methods, and monochromatic aberrations, removal methods. In these monochromatic aberrations are in 5. That is spherical aberration, next coma can be removed by aberrations and condition, astigmatism, curvature, distortion. So we have some formulas also in this lesson based upon these contents. So let us try to solve the first problem. So that is, here you are observing in this slide, that is calculate the longitudinal chromatic aberration of a convex lens made of crown glass having radii of curvatures, that is 20 centimeters and 30 centimeters. Here, for solve this problem, refractive indices are also given. That is, crown glass refractive index for violet color and red color is are given by 1.523 and 1.515. Let us think how we solve this problem. See here, by seeing this problem, what we understand here, what is he asking in this problem is calculate the longitudinal chromatic aberration. That is, longitudinal chromatic aberration is nothing but here, that is the FR minus FV is the longitudinal aberration. This again equal to omega into F. This is the product of dispersive power, and here in the last you are observing this formula, that is dispersive power into average focal length. This must be equal to omega it is nothing but d mu by mu minus 1. That is, omega is equal to d mu by mu minus 1. That may be mu v. This for he is giving for two colors, that is violet and red. That is mu v minus mu r by mu y minus mu y minus 1. This is our required formula. In this, what is mu v, what is mu r, what is mu y, we have to calculate. So mu v is given as 1.523. Similarly, radius of curvature of first surface of the lens is given as 20 centimeters, and red color 1.515 refractive index, and radius of curvature of R2 30 centimeters. So longitudinal chromatic aberration, that is nothing but a product of omega and Fy. So, let us calculate the average mean refractive index of colors this violet and red, mu v plus mu r by 2 by this equation. Here substitute these values, 1.523 plus 1.515 by 2, we get 1.519. Okay. Similarly, find out the differences in these refractive indices of these two colors, because d mu by mu minus 1 we need to solve this problem. D mu is nothing but mu v minus mu r, that is 1.523 minus 1.515, that is equal to 0.008. Similarly, we know the lens equation, that is average focal length, to find that 1 by Fy. instead of 1 by f we are writing fy. So this equation mu y minus 1 into 1 by r1 plus 1 by r2, here r2 is taken as a minus. So by substituting these values we get fy is equal to 23.12. So our needed formula, that is this one, omega into fr is equal to d mu by mu minus 1 into fy, sorry this one fr, not fr, fy. So 0.008 by 0.517 into 23.12, we get the answer 0.3563 centimeter. This is the longitudinal chromatic aberration. So this is the method how to solve this problem. Only this problem is based on the longitudinal chromatic aberration. So then only one thing you have to remember, that is only this chromatic longitudinal chromatic aberration formula is this is the key formula you have to remember, that is this one, omega into f, that must be equal to d mu by mu minus 1 into f. So this one. So next see another problem, that is second problem based on the spherical aberration, and this one C problem, that is two convex lenses, just a minute. Two convex lenses, this problem, two convex lenses of focal lengths f1 and f2 separated by a distance x have an equivalent focal length 50 centimeters. The combination satisfies the conditions for no chromatic aberration and minimum spherical aberration. Find the values of focal lengths f1 and f2. Here assume that both lenses are made up with same material. So by seeing this problem, what we understand, that the problem is based upon the chromatic aberration as well as spherical aberration. So the removal methods for both we have to use these conditions. So for this purpose, the expression for the combined focal length is nothing but here this is spherical aberration. For removal method is the two lenses are separated by some distance x, that is f1 f2. Then the resultant formula, combination focal length 1 by f can be written as 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 minus x by f1 f2. Therefore 1 by f can be written as by taking LCM f1 f2, f1 plus f2 minus x by f1 f2. Say this is first equation. Here is giving the combination of focal length f is 50 centimeters. Here for no chromatic aberration. For no chromatic aberration, the distance must be equal to average of their focal lengths. That is x must be equal to f1 plus f2 by 2. And again this also satisfies the minimum spherical aberration. That must, for that the distance must be equal to difference of their focal lengths. So say this is first equation, and for chromatic aberration second equation. For no chromatic aberration, that is second equation. For minimum spherical aberration, that is x is equal to f1 minus f2. By seeing this second and third equations, by solving this one, we get, see here, it is solving this one, what is f1 and what is f2. F1 can be, we get as as 3x by 2 and f2 is x by 2. By simply solve this ones, that is second and third equation. Therefore, substituting these f1 and f2 in equation 1, our needed equation, 1 by 50 is equal to this equation. 1 by 50 is equal to 3x by 2 plus x by 2 minus x by 3x by 2 into x by 2. That is 1 by 50 is equal to 4 by 3x. Solving this, we get x is equal to 200 by 3. That is 66.67 centimeters. That is x centimeter. Now after getting x value, what is the focal length of this first lens? That is f1. f1 is nothing but 3x by 2. 3 into 200 by 3. We get 100 centimeters. Similarly, focal length of second lens, that is f2 is equal to x by 2. Therefore, 200 into 200 by 2 into 3. We get 33.38 centimeters. So this is the solving method, how to solve this. This is the method how to solve this problem, and this problem is mainly based upon the removal methods of spherical aberration and that is chromatic aberration. By using these two aberrations, this is a different type of problem. Next, let us see another problem, that is, see here, a crossed lens of focal length 36 centimeters and refractive index 1.5 is free from spherical aberration. What should be the value of its radius of curvature? This is also depends upon the spherical aberration. Here, what is he asking? A crossed lens of focal length 36 centimeters and refractive index 1.5. Here the lens formula 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1. This 1 minute. Lens formula 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. By substituting the crossed lens focal length, crossed lens is used to minimize the aberration. So 1 by 36 is equal to 1.5 minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. By this we get 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 is equal to 1 by 80. Here for crossed lens already we have we know that the crossed lens, the ratio between the radius of curvature must be equal to minus 1 by 6. That is r1 by r2 is equal to minus 1 by 6. If the lens satisfies this condition, we call it as a crossed lens. So by this we can write r2 is equal to minus 6r1. Substituting this r2 value in this 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2 is equal to 1 by 18. We get 1 by r1 plus 1 by 6r1 is equal to 1 by 80. Taking LCM, 7 by 6r1 is equal to 1 by 80. So r1 is equal to 21 centimeters. So r1 is equal to 21 centimeters. Next step, r2 we can calculate. That is 6r1. By substituting this r1 we can calculate. Next let us see the another problem, that is fourth problem. See here, calculate the focal length of a lens of dispersive power 0.45 which should be placed in contact with a convex lens of focal length 84 centimeters and dispersive power omega is equal to 0.21 to make the achromatic combination. See here, This problem is based upon the dispersive powers. So dispersive powers, given data, first we have to write that is omega 1 is equal to 0.45, omega 2 is equal to 0.21, and here focal length is given. Focal length is given, f2 is equal to 84 centimeters, and calculation what is the value of focal length f1. This is a achromatic doublet. The condition for achromatism already we derived, that is omega 1 by f1 plus omega 2 by f2 is equal to 0. So we need f1. So f1 is equal to minus omega 1 f2 by omega 2. Therefore minus 0.45, substituting these known values in this equation, minus 0.45 into 84 by 0.21 is equal to, we get after calculating we get minus 180 centimeters. So this is f1 is minus 180, f2 already given. So this is the method how to solve this problem. This mainly the problem is based upon the doublet, achromatic doublet. For achromatic doublet, you have to remember this condition. So this is a condition for achromatism, that is doublet, achromatic doublet we use. So dispersive powers, relation between dispersive power and focal lengths. Next, let us see another type of problem, that is problem 5. See here, the focal length of a lens made up of ground glass is 20 centimeters. Find the longitudinal chromatic aberration if the refractive index of blue color is 1.53 and refractive index of red color is 1.52. By seeing this problem, longitudinal, he is asking about longitudinal chromatic aberration. Already we have a formula, that is longitudinal chromatic aberration formula, this one, fr minus fb, that must be equal to omega fi. So to know this chromatic aberration, calculate what we need. So first calculate the average refractive index of blue color and red color, that is mu I is equal to mu b plus mu r by 2. 1.53 plus 1.52 by 2, that is 1.525. So next calculate the dispersive power of the lens. Omega is equal to mu b minus mu r by mu minus 1. Substituting the values, 1.53 minus 1.52 by 1.525 minus 1, that is equal to 0.019. So our longitudinal chromatic aberration can be written as delta f is equal to omega fi. Omega already 0.019 into fi is given, that is as 20 centimeters. So we get answer 0.38 centimeters. So this is the one type of problem. Next, take another problem, that is, see here, two convex lenses of focal lengths 4 centimeters and 2 centimeters are to be placed at a distance so as to eliminate spherical aberration. Calculate the focal length of the combination. Focal length, he is asking about focal length, but the problem is based upon two convex lenses of focal lengths 4 centimeters and 2 centimeters are to be placed at a distance to spherical aberration. Spherical aberration means the same formula just we have discussed, that is two lenses separated by x 1 f2 come by the focal length of combination can be written as 1 by f is equal to, means here we are taking x as a d, 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 minus d by f1 f2. So substitute the given values. 1 by f is equal to 1 by 4 centimeters 2 centimeters by 2, d is the 2 centimeters. D is for no spherical aberration we have to calculate the first d, that is for no spherical aberration the condition is d is equal to f1 minus f2, 4 minus 2, that is 2 by 2 into 4, that is 1 by f is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, we get combination of focal length 2 cm. This is also some different type of problem. Next see, that is next problem, that is two thin lenses of focal lengths 4.5 centimeters and 1.5 centimeters are arranged coaxially. What should be the ratio of focal lengths so that chromatic and spherical aberration both are eliminated? This is a simple and testing problem, that is both in this problem two types of aberrations are removed, that is chromatic aberration and as well as spherical aberration. Simply you have to write the conditions for the elimination of achromatism, that is this is condition for achromatism is, that is f1 plus f2 by 2, that is f1 is nothing but 4.5 plus 1.5 by 2, that is 3 centimeters. At the same time minimum spherical aberration, that is d must be, the distance of two lenses must be equal to f1 minus f2, 4.5 minus 1.5, 3 centimeters. So here this must be equal by making these two equal, f1 minus f2 is equal to f1 plus f2 by 2, the distance. So f1 is equal to 3f2, therefore f1 by f2 ratio is asking, that is 2. What should be the ratio of focal length? So simply f1 by f2 we can get as a 3 by 1. Simple and easy, simple and twisting problem this is. Okay, this is the how to solve. Next problem take, that is the dispersive power of material of lens B is twice that of lens A. The achromatic doublet made up of these materials has a focal length 20 centimeters. Okay. Find the focal length of each lens in the doublet. This is also achromatic doublet. Simply we use this omega 1 by f1, that is plus omega 2 by f2. This is the key formula we can use. By using this formula we can solve this one. See here, omega 1 is equal to or omega A, say that is dispersive power of first lens, say that is omega, automatically the dispersive power of second lens becomes is giving twice, that is 22 omega. Similarly focal length f is equal to 20 centimeters. On substituting this one, omega by f a In the place of f1 we are writing fa. Next omega 2 means 2 omega by fb is equal to 0. Omega omega gets cancelled. fb is equal to minus 2 fa. Lens combination formula, that is combination of two lenses. The combined focal length can be written as 1 by f is equal to 1 by fa plus 1 by fb. Substituting 1 by 20 is equal to 1 by fa minus, in place of fb we are writing minus 2 fa. So by simplification we get 1 by 2 fa. Solving, fa is equal to 2 10 ja, that is fa is equal to 10 centimeters. If fa is equal to 10 centimeters, substitute this one in this equation. fb is equal to minus 2 fa, that means minus 20 centimeters. So this is also a different problem. Next let us take another problem, that is the focal length for red and blue of the thin lens made up of glass are 101.5 centimeters and 98.5 centimeters. Find the dispersive power of glass. Simply it is based upon this chromatic aberration, that is key formula is nothing but this one. Omega is fr minus fb is equal to, that is fr minus fb, chromatic aberration is equal to product of omega and f. Here he is asking about omega, that is dispersive power, can be written as fr minus fb by f. Here fr given, fb also, it means focal length of red color rays given, focal length of violet color blue color rays is given. So to first calculate the average focal length, fr plus fb by 2, we get 100 centimeters. After calculating these dispersive power, use this formula fr minus fb by f. This we get the dispersive power is equal to 0.03. So this is also a different type of problem. This is problem. Let us take another problem. This you can solve your own. A crown glass convex lens has radius of curvature 10 centimeters and 20 centimeters. Find the longitudinal chromatic aberration for object at infinite. This you can solve it. This for your homework actually. Solve it. Okay. Crown glass. In this also chromatic aberration at infinity is also. Just search, write down the formula and calculate what you need to solve this problem. Get the answer. Okay. These are the different types of problems. You just practice so many problems, so hence you get some ideas to solve the problems very easily. Next on this lesson, let us discuss some important questions, that is short answer type questions. That is what are the common defects in the images produced by a single lens? How they are caused? This is the arrangement of aberrations. What we have to give the answer. How they are caused? Okay. Common defects means these are due to light, due to optical system. Next, second question, what is the spherical aberration and how can it be minimized using crossed lens. Spherical aberration already we discussed. Just write down about the spherical aberration by crossed lens. Next, third one, derive the condition for achromatism of two lenses in contact. This is a very important question. That is achromatism omega 1 by f1 plus omega 2 by 2 is 0 because lenses in contact. So this we have to derive. Explain longitudinal and lateral chromatic aberrations. This also we studied. You have to draw that image. You have to show the longitudinal aberration and lateral chromatic aberration. Next, derive Abbe-Schein condition. What is the use of this condition? Just now we have discussed. Just now means the yesterday's class we have discussed this one. Abbe-Schein condition is the removal method of coma. What is the use of this condition? Use. Next, explain the methods for elimination of astigmatism. This also we discussed. You have to write down the elimination methods. Show that for achromatic doublet, the two lenses should be separated by a distance equal to average of their focal length. It is f1 plus f2 by 2. We have to derive this condition. That is f1 plus f2 by 9. These are next another short answers. Continuation. That is how the curvature aberration arises due to the distances from the center of the lens to the different points in the objects changes, so that this curvature arises. What is the Petzval condition? That is mu1 f1 plus mu2 f2 is equal to 0. That is. Briefly explain how the distortion aberration arises. This is distortion when the object is in square type or rectangular. Then two types of distortions, that is pincushion, barrel shape. The magnification is different at different parts of the object. So you have to explain. What is astigmatism? Just you have to explain. What is coma? Totally the aberrations in this aberration lesson, each and every question also you have to read. Next, coming to long answer type questions. Describe with suitable diagrams. First one, the longitudinal and lateral chromatic aberrations. Derive the condition for achromatism in case of two lenses made up of different materials and of same material. So this first question. Describe the longitudinal lateral chromatic aberration. Derive the condition. Achromatism condition we have to derive same material. Okay. This also you can easily attempt. Explain the phenomena of chromatic aberration. Show that the axial chromatic aberration for an object at infinite is equal to the product of dispersive power and mean focal length of the lens. Just this is the case. Next, what is meant by spherical aberration? Explain how it is minimized by the coaxial lenses separated by a distance. The system already taken, that is the system. The system means this system. That means this is the system. You have to explain by taking deviations. Next, explain the defects of images, astigmatism and curvature, and discuss the methods for eliminating them. This is also we have completed. That is astigmatism and curvature elimination methods. What is the next question? What is the chromatic aberration? Derive the conditions for achromatism when two lenses in contact, two lenses separated by a distance. This is very important question, the fifth one. So achromatism for chromatic aberration, two lenses in contact, two lenses separated by a distance. That is omega 1 by f1 plus omega 2 by f2 is 0 and x is equal to f1 plus f2 by 2. You have to derive this formulas. Next, what is meant by spherical aberration? How this can be minimized by use of aplanatic lens. This is also important. Aplanatic. Aplanatic means when we place the object distance r by mu, the image is formed at a distance of mu r. So this we have to show. These are the conjugate points. So that is next. Derive an expression for longitudinal spherical aberration produced by a plane refracting surface. This also we discussed. Plane longitudinal aberration in the case of different different surfaces, that is plane refracting surfaces and that is curved refracting surface. For plane refracting surface we have derived. For curved we directly use that formula. So just you have to derive the equation for the spherical aberration by plane refracting surface. These are some important questions in this lesson we discussed. So by practice, just to practice all these questions so that you can easily write in the examination. These are the problems for today's class. Okay, this is a complete problems. This is the first problem. Only all problems are depending upon only the formulas. You have to remember, that is omega 1 by f1 plus omega 2 by f2 is 0. That is a condition for achromatic. X is equal to the removal of spherical aberration, that is and removal of chromatic aberration. X is equal to f1 plus f2 by 2. X is equal to f1 minus f2 by next lens maker formula. 1 by f is equal to mu minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. These are some key formulas. And similarly for combined formula, that is combined focal length of two lenses. Preliminary things, 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2. Next, if they are placed by some distance, 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 minus x by f1 f2 by using. These are some formulas to remember to solve these type of problems which arise in the aberration chapter. These are the next in this one, another this is here. This is very easy problem, but this is some mechanism, that is two convex lenses of focal length 4 centimeters and 2 centimeters are to be placed at a distance 80 distance so as to eliminate the spherical aberration. Calculate the focal length. That is spherical aberration condition. You have to write f1 minus f2, and by combined focal length equation 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 is minus d by f1 f2. Substituting this, you get focal length 2 centimeters. This is also in the same problem, elimination of achromatism and a spherical aberration. Next, this one also, just try this problem at your home. This is focal length. Let in find the dispersive power of this one, not this one, this one. Okay, try this one. This is today's class. This is the comparison. Wedge wall condition also, a problem will be, so you have to solve that problem also on based upon this wedge wall, or this can be written as see here, that is mu1 f1 sigma 1 by here 1 by sigma mu f is equal to 0, that is mu1 f1 plus mu2 f2 is equal to 0. Based upon this condition also, just solve the problem. For different formulas, you have to solve different problems. Okay, 10